Sweeper boy Nathu is distressed as he was not paying his salary on time by People Nagar Bank owned by Seth Govind Ram. Kamal Kishore informs Deep Chand, who is a barber, who had an account in the bank. This man, Deep Chand, had a bank account in the People Nagar Bank. The manager of the bank tried to convince the people, but they did not listen. They were asked to return the following day. The manager told, "There is no cash, we will give you a cash tomorrow and please come tomorrow." Hello students, I am Anil, Assistant Professor of English, Vidhyaashram First Grade College, the Temple of Excellence, MYSURU. In this session, we are going to look at a short story titled The Boy Who Broke the Bank by Ruskin Bond for the students of BCA second semester. Before we get into the story, let us know something about the author. Ruskin Bond is an Indian author of British descent. He lives with his adopted family in Lander in MYSURU, India. The Indian Council for Child Education has recognized his role in the growth of children's literature in India. He received the Sahitya Academy Award in the year 1992 for Our Trees Still Grow in Dehra. He was awarded Padma Shri in 1999 and Padma Bhushan in 2014. Among his most well-known works are Blue Umbrella, A Flight of Pigeons, A Handful of Nuts, and The Room on the Roof. So this is a brief introduction about Ruskin Bond. Ruskin Bond is favourably known as the children's author. Most of his stories inspire children and their imagination. Now let us get into the story of The Boy Who Broke the Bank. Let us go through the story first and then understand what is there in the story. Sweeper boy Nathu is distressed as he was not paying his salary on time by People Nagar Bank owned by Seth Govind Ram. So this is about how a bank collapses, listening to the rumors spread by people. We are talking about a sweeper boy Nathu, and he is distressed as he did not receive his salary for the past 2 months, and that bank has been owned by Seth Govind Ram. Sitaram was a washerman's son. He listens to his plight and assures him that he would find a job. So one fine day in the morning when Nathu was sweeping, Sitaram comes there, the washerman's boy, and he asks why he was so distressed. And Nathu tells him everything, and Sitaram assures, "Okay, fine, let me find a job for you." Sitaram tells Mrs. Srivastava about the same. He tells the lady, Mrs. Srivastava, about the same, that is, about the plight of Nathu. She asks Sitaram to tell Nathu to see her. Even she was looking for a sweeper, and she tells, "Okay, tell Nathu to see her." Mrs. Srivastava meets Mrs. Bhushan at the marketplace and tells her about the issue in the bank. Mrs. Bhushan thinks that the bank might not be doing good. So now, when Mrs. Srivastava goes to a market, there she finds her friend, Mrs. Bhushan. When they were talking about all the other things related to market, society, climate, everything, finally, Mrs. Srivastava tells that the bank has not paid salary to Nathu. And Mrs. Bhushan perceives that the bank might not be doing good. She informs her husband about the same at the photography shop. Mr. Bhushan was sitting at the photography shop and he was tired of roaming with his wife. So she comes to photography shop and she informs her husband about the situation of the bank. Now Mr. Bhushan is shocked, and so does Kamal Kishore. Kamal Kishore is the one who is working in the photography shop. Kamal Kishore informs Deep Chand, who is a barber, who had an account in the bank. This man, Deep Chand, had a bank account in the People Nagar Bank. Deep Chand called Seth Govind Ram's number and was informed that he was in Kashmir. So for the bank's bad luck, what happened? When Deep Chand called Seth Govind Ram was not in town, he was in Kashmir. Deep Chand believed that the bank was collapsing and the owner has run away. So this gives a picture that the bank might be collapsing, therefore the owner is not in town. He has run away to Kashmir. The news spread like wildfire. People rushed to bank to withdraw their money. Now everybody got to know that this People Nagar Bank is collapsing. Everybody believed, nobody verified the fact. Many irrelevant stories were made about the bank and the owner, Seth Govind Ram, that the bank is collapsing, he is in debt and he has died, or he must have run away from the situation. So people were creating stories and spreading it like anything, all fake news. By noon, the bank had run out of its cash, so people gathered in bank and started collecting their money back. So therefore, the bank ran out of money. The manager of the bank tried to convince the people, but they did not listen. They were asked to return the following day. The manager told, there is no cash, we will give you a cash tomorrow and please come tomorrow. But people were enraged. But mob went mad, bricks were hurled at the bank, glasses were broken, and situation ended very badly that day. Due to a small rumor or non-verification of the fact, everything went bad for the bank. The following day, Nathu came for work and found more work. So the very next day, Nathu came to work as usual. And he found everything was scattered here and there. He was really disturbed. He thought that the bank has not been paying him well, and in addition to it, he has extra work today. And he cursed all the people. Sitaram told Nathu that the bank was broke. And on the same day, Sitaram comes there and he tells Nathu, Nathu, don't you know, the bank is collapsing. When he listened to the news, even he was shocked and surprised. Nathu finishing his job, sat there on the steps waiting for the manager to get his payment done. So finally, Nathu did not understand why the bank was collapsing. He thought the bank was doing good, and he did not know that he was the root cause of this misinformation. And finally he says, okay, I'll wait today and wait for the manager. I collect my money and leave. The story ends here. Summarizing this, The Boy Who Broke the Bank is a short story by Ruskin Bond from his book, Dust on the Mountain. The story is about how a bank collapses due to a rumor exhibiting its dangerous and destructive nature. The story is full of humor and irony. Bond satirizes human nature and crowd psychology. So this is what happens when something happens. So we do not verify facts, or we do not verify information that we get. In today's world, we see this is the life of technology. Every information will be instantly shared across the internet. So here everybody believes the message. Everybody believes the information is true, but nobody verifies it. For example, you must have seen WhatsApp messages where they spread fake news and we believe it to be true until the fact is known. So it is said that when fact tries to step out of the house, the rumor has roamed the entire town. So similarly, this story reflects that. So here, to summarize, it is taken from The Dust on the Mountain. The story is about how a bank collapses, a hypothetical situation where he talks about a situation. A bank collapses due to rumor exhibiting its dangerous and destructive nature. The story is full of humor and irony. Bond satirizes human nature. So we are all human beings. We believe an information is true very instantly without verifying, because psychologically we are into that. And also he talks about the crowd psychology. So this is about the boy who broke the bank. Nathu, he did not know what has happened. Actually, he did not tell the bank is breaking down. But the information took a very destructive turn and people believed that the bank was collapsing. And with that belief, the bank really collapsed. With this, we shall see in the next class. Thank you.